Hi friends, welcome back to Code with Vanga channel. Today we are going to learn something very important in C Sharp, that is array. What is an array? An array in C Sharp is a collection of elements of the same data type stored in fixed size sequential memory. In simple words, an array is used to store multiple values in a single variable. I'm repeating this line once again. An array is used to store multiple values in a single variable. Key characteristics of arrays: store same data type elements, has fixed size, cannot change after creation, uses indexing, starts from 0, stored in contiguous memory location. Advantages of array: easy to store multiple values, fast access using index, improves code readability, and memory efficient. So let's dive into the code. So I'm going to select a which I'm going to name as arrays. So I'm selecting console app and I'm click on next. So I'm giving as a name as arrays. Okay, done. So far is good. We have created a console project. Now let's see those in example. See, first we'll go with so I'm going little bit up. Okay, a fixed size declaration. Fixed size declaration. So I'm going to take int array. I'm giving name as numbers. I'm creating new int of how many size we have to give size. Okay, this is called a fixed size declaration. Now we'll go with initialization with values. Initialization with values. So I'm going to take a string array. I'm giving a name as colors. So I'm creating an object for, first I'll give with red and green, and I'm going to use as blue. So I'm closing with semicolon. Okay, I'll go with, yeah. So I've created, this is called initialization with values. Now we'll go with the next one, separate declaration and initialization. Separate declaration and initialization. Sorry, initialization. So first I'll create a declaration, int array, int array, int array. We have to use square. Okay, I'm giving declaration over here. In the next line, I'm initialization. I'm doing initialization. New int array. So I'm storing over here, for example, 18 comma 25 comma 30 or 65. So I'm storing these values over there. Now accessing the elements. accessing array elements, not array elements. String, I'm giving name as a fruits. So I'm using as a apple, apple, banana, and cherry. Okay. So now we'll access that console.writeLine using fruits, fruits. I want to access the first one because array starts with, always starts with index with 0, 1, 2. So first I'll check with first one. So that we have to give 0. Okay. Now let me run the program console.readline, because readline is readline or read key, whatever want we can use to see the output. So I'm selecting the array project. Now I'm run the project to see the output. So here we are accessing the first element. Yes. Now if I want to access the third element, so then I need to give 2, because this comes with 0, 1, 2. Now I'm saving the project and I run the project to see the output. So the output is sharing. Look at here, sharing. Okay. Now we'll go with another example. I'm commenting these lines. So now looping through array. Looping through arrays. Okay. I'm going to take a int of arrays nums. Okay. I'll initialize with 10 comma 20 comma 30. Okay. 30. Now I'll use for loop int, because data type is int. I need to take int I equal to 0, I less than or equal to nums dot length, because nums dot length we have to use because we need to know length. Then I plus plus. So in the console window, I'll print all the numbers, number of nums int array. I'll use I, because all values are stored in I, because we are going through loop now. So when I stop the program and I run the program to see the output, look at here, all the elements has been displayed here, 10, 20, 30. Now even we can use for not only for loop, even we can use for even for each also the same elements. Okay, I just want to use this. Okay, so now I'll use for each int I. I need to use these variable name int I. Okay. Now again I'll use same I, because here we know the length. That is the reason I'm using. Now I start the program to see the output. See, the same output has been come 1, 10, 20, 30. Now even we can check the array length. So to check the array length, I'm commenting these lines. For example, x int array data. I'll use 5 comma 10 comma 15. Sorry, I have done a small mistake over here. So I'll take commas, not dots. Okay. Now we can access the length as well. Now I'll use length. Length. I'll use data dot length. See, it's a built-in method is there. Length. So I'll run the program to see how many elements are there. 1, 2, 3. So the output should be 3. Look at here. The length is 3. And now we'll go with common array methods. I'm commenting these lines. They're common. Now we'll go with common array methods. Common array methods. I'll take int array of numbers or nums. So I'll go with 10 comma 5 comma 9 comma 22 comma 4 comma 1 comma 47. Okay. Now I've initialized with values. Now I'll use array dot sort method. It's a built-in method is there. So we can use that nums. Now I'll print those values for each because we need to see now. So I'll use console dot. Okay. Now I stop the program and run that one. See, the order should be in sequence order. Look at here. It has been sequenced. First element is 1, then is 4, and then is 5, and then is 9, then is 10, and then is 22, and then is 47. So I'll use even that one as well. Start the program. Okay. Now so friends, this is all about arrays. If you like my video, please subscribe, and if you have any doubt, please put a comment in the chat. So I will explain with clearly. Thank you.